Here on the Open House Show, we're always in search of the most beautiful, exceptional, wonderful, and special homes in all of America. Today, our search has brought us to a subdivision called Riviera at Lake Travis and to this incredible home under construction right now. One might say this construction is called disruptive. Joining me now is Chris Mitchell and Suman Kim from the Ocean Group. Chris and Suman, nice to see you.
Good to see you, Robert.
Okay, when I use the word disruptive, I think, oh gosh, here comes the riot police and here comes the problems. But this is different. Tell us about why this is disruptive.
I mean, Robert, the first thing that you're going to notice is that this is steel framing right here. Not only is it steel framing, it's also called LGS, which is light gauge steel, which is contrary or typically different or contrasting to lumber builds and lumber framing, or how things have always been done. So this is really pushing the envelope when it comes to innovation, precision, and just quality of what to expect in a luxury custom built.
I hadn't really thought about that. Most homes are built with lumber and shingles and bricks and stuff like that. Can we see this?
Yeah, why don't we go inside and we'll show you the ins and outs.
I love it.
Coming up, not only does steel construction prevent termite damage, it's also far more precise than lumber. We step inside next.
So this is the Mar-a-Lago section, considered the highest estate lots that you're gonna find here in Riviera Lake Travis. I mean, we're talking 4 to 5 acre home sites.
Robert, so take a look. This is structural steel. Typically what you will find this in commercial job sites. Along with structural steel, you have light gauge steel for the rest of the framing of the home. Now think about the precision that steel offers. We're talking your ability to avoid termites, your ability to avoid a complete loss during a fire, as well as one of the larger concerns that people are having is their concern with mold. Steel is a solution to all of that.
And Suman, this is one of our signature components with Sparks Luxury Homes.
Now, Robert, as we step in, just showing you some of the beautiful complexities of this build, here we're seeing accordion doors, which are a replacement to sliders that you don't see very often in Texas custom homes.
Yes, this is a very California design.
There you go. Yeah, it's very typical on the West Coast.
Yeah, because the air is so nice, you want it to come in.
Exactly. But Robert, it's not just that. There's high ceilings. We can certainly see the light gauge steel framing of this particular property. But when you get close to the framing, you're just gonna see how efficient and proficient steel is comparably to lumber. You don't see any wobbles in the lines. You don't see any nails being bent to the side or just being placed in there. You're seeing complete precision, almost like a Lego set.
And this is an aluminum window, multi-layered, 1 inch thick. And when it comes to cost effectiveness, we're right there again.
I'm kind of like blown away that you could build a home at a similar cost to wood frame construction. And this will last forever. I mean, this will be here forever.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now listen, the main entrance is right here. We're actually in front of the home, and the pool for this particular plan is going here right in the front.
They're building the swimming pool right here. Yes, I would call that disruptive. Definitely unique.
That's the advantage of Sparks Custom Homes. They're gonna build right to the perfection of the lot.
And who wouldn't want to take advantage of those views of Lake Travis while swimming here?
That's a great idea.
And Robert, this is a signature of our custom builder, Sparks Luxury Homes. And you think about pricing. This is not any different than lumber. It's comparable.
I can live in what feels like a bank building for the same price?
Yes, sir.
Now, Riviera Lake Travis is perhaps the last frontier and opportunity when it comes to a master plan community to be living lakefront to Lake Travis. The beauty of Riviera Lake Travis is not only is it going to be a mix of high-end luxury and custom homes, but towards the front of the community, not only going to have incredible amenities, a clubhouse, perhaps sport court, swimming pools, and a gated sections, but ultimately it's a great mix for people to find their entry point and whatever that looks like for affordability for them to get into perhaps, again, the final Lake Travis luxury master plan community.
Coming up, imagine Lake Travis views and steel construction homes at potentially lower prices than other water view properties. We explain next.
So when it comes to designing and building your own custom luxury home in Riviera, the builder will have a consultation with you and they will make the very most of every home site, the unique advantages, the unique attraction to every type of lot, and they can build specifically for that with the highest level of luxury and construction, shown as the examples that we share with you today.
Oh, gentlemen, I like those other lots a lot, but this is a whole new level. I love it up here. What is this called?
So this is the Mir Lago section. These are going to be your estate lots. So now we're talking possibly 5,000-6,000 square feet plus of 4 to 5 acre lots that are going to all have views directly into Lake Travis.
This little road right here, what is the intention of this?
This is going to be your direct lake access to Lake Travis.
Oh, wow. So if I have a boat, I just follow that down and there's the lake.
Absolutely.
Wow, that doesn't get much better.
So if the undertaking of a massive custom home is not necessarily something that interests you, there's going to be several opportunities. Not only are we going to have perhaps a high-level production builder with a better and more affordable entry point in the front of the community, but towards the peninsula, directly accessing Lake Travis, you're going to have, 20 plus a lock and leave, 2,500 square foot, beautiful, luxury, manageable condo regime right here.
I love the natural vegetation up here.
Yes, it's very unique to find communities like this with their natural vegetation untouched.
Now listen, Robert, lakefront or at least lake viewed communities aren't anything new. But for any resident at any moment that they choose and desire to have access to the lake, now that's a beautiful thing. Truth be told, there's only so much real estate remaining when it comes to lake frontage and wetlands, and I believe and we believe that Riviera Lake Travis is perhaps one of the final opportunities for someone to build their home with access to that.
Look, you get the best of it all, right? You get the high-end property, you get the idyllic setting, you get access to Lake Travis, you get a gated community, and you're getting all of this at potentially the fraction of what it would cost you to be able to build this in any other part of Austin.